Welcome in. It's the start of the epic 1998 MLB replay project on PC Replay Baseball. Check out my video I did yesterday, kind of introducing the project. Short story. It's a project where I'm going to play every single game, and I'm going to post one game for each day of the season, and then do a recap video of all the games on that day. It may take about 4 years to do it, but I've always wanted to do a long project, and that's what we're doing. So today is the first game. It's August 28th, 2025. We'll see how long it takes me, but we're in no rush. But so today's game, the game you're going to see today is the Brewers versus the Braves. There's lots of great storylines, though. I try to go with the game of the day based on what happened in history. And there's lots of good storylines on this day, real quick. So let's kind of go through a few of them real quick. The first thing is it's the first game in franchise history for the Rays and the Diamondbacks. The Rays lose to the Tigers in real life, 11-6. Wade Boggs hits the first home run in Rays history, and the Diamondbacks lose to the Rockies 9-2 in their first game um, of their franchise history. The Mets and Phillies game was a game I thought about playing on the channel. I'm going to play it. I'm playing all these games off channel, but I thought about doing the Mets Phillies games. The Mets Phillies game, it tied the National League mark for the longest opening day game, in which the Mets won 1-0 in 14 innings on pinch hitter Alberto Castillo's single. Kurt Schilling shut the Mets out for the first 8 innings, only 2 hits while striking out 9. So pretty good there. The Reds game is pretty interesting. Pokey Reese got the start at short for the injured Barry Larkin, and he commits 4 errors on his first 3 chances in the field. And the Reds lose to the Padres 10-2. Of course, the Padres would go on and win the National League in 1998. The other game in there is the Florida Marlins game. Charles Johnson has not committed an error in a record 172 consecutive regular season games. He's charged with a wild throw in the first inning of the game, and the Florida wins 11-6 for the Cubs. Johnson hits a 3-run homer in a 6-run first inning to atone for his miscue. The Marlins are the defending champions, and they're, of course, in the middle of their fire sale in 98. Okay, they start dropping guys. They have Mike Piazza on there briefly, I believe, 98, and he goes to the Mets and all those things there too. Doing that stuff. So the game I'm going to play today is the Brewers and the Braves. And why the Brewers and the Braves? Well, one, you've got Greg Maddux pitching. Always good to have Greg Maddux on the channel. But it's also the Brewers' first National League game. Remember, they shifted, realigned baseball. The Brewers went to the National League. They put 2 new teams in baseball. The Rockies or the Diamondbacks went to the National League, and the Rays American League. The Brewers go to the National League, making the National League 16 teams, and the Brewers American League 14 teams. So the Brewers are in there. So the Brewers play the Braves first National League game, and in this game, the Braves win 2-1. And the Brewers are the first team since the inception of the American League in 1901 to switch leagues. So, and of course, Milwaukee has those ties with the Braves franchise. The Braves franchise was in Milwaukee, of course, and 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 Hank Aaron was at this game, and he helped throw out the first pitch. I think he made an appearance in this game too. So kind of historic day in Atlanta. So that's the game we're going to play today: Braves and the Rockies, Braves and the Brewers. Let's check out real quick how these teams did in real life. I got the standings up here. The Braves won 106 games in 98, 106 and 56, and Milwaukee went 74 and 88. So um, the Braves obviously a better team. So the Maddux versus Cal Eldred. And we're from Turner Field. Let's go on out there to Turner Field. And here we go. Lineups for the Braves. Walt Weiss at short. Tony Graffinino at second base. Chipper Jones at third base hitting third. Andres Galarraga. This is a really good lineup. I can see with 106 games. Hitting fourth. Playing first base. Ryan Klesko, left field, hitting fifth. Michael Tucker hitting sixth in right field. Eddie Perez, who's the personal catcher of Maddux, hitting seventh. Andrew Jones, a young Andrew Jones center field, hitting eighth. And Maddux hit ninth in pitching. Remember, National League, 98 pitchers hit. Brewers, Fernando Vina will lead things off playing second base. Jeff Torillo will play third base hitting second. John Jaha at first base hitting third. Jeremy Burnett's hitting cleanup, hitting fourth. In right field, Marquise Grissom, a future Brave or a past Brave. In center field in fifth, Jose Valentin. Shortstop in sixth, Mark Newfield. Left field hitting seventh. Mike Matheny catching, hitting eighth, and Cal Eldred on the hill. So let's play some baseball from Turner Field as we kick off this long project. Not 98 project, an odyssey, an epic. Welcome in, welcome in. Here we go. First pitch, Maddux in the hill, and there we go. It's a ground ball. Graffinino makes the play.
1 out, base is empty.
So here is Jeff Cirillo. And a fly ball to right field. Michael Tucker tracks that one down. 2 gone.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here is John Jaha. And a long at bat. When it roll the dice again. Let's roll them again.
2 outs, base is empty.
Jaha with a quality at bat here. A quality at bat. Another roll the dice. Let's see. Struck him out.
They go down quietly. Nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the first.
So the Brewers go down quietly, and the Braves will come up. The Weiss, Graffinino, and Chipper Jones, or as I call him, Larry, to face Cal Eldred. And this one. Ground ball to Valentin, and he makes the play.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Graffinino. That's a fly ball to left field, and Newfield makes the play, so 2 gone.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Mr. Chipper Jones. So Chipper, 98, hit .313, 34 homers, 107 ribbies. A very young Chipper Jones. His rookie year was 95. And Chipper, a deep fly ball to right field.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Burnett catches it, and that will end the inning. So we're through 1 here.
Top of the second.
It will be Burnett, Grissom, and Valentin facing Maddux. And there's a double to right field. The crowd does not like it, as Burnett scorches one past Tucker in the gap. So Burnett is on, leadoff double.
No outs, man on second.
Here comes Grissom. And a line drive to Galarraga. He makes the play.
1 out, man on second.
And that'll bring up Jose Valentin. Struck him out.
2 outs, man on second.
Here is Newfield. A rare play. And it's a wild pitch. And okay, so here's the situation. If you can read the screen, it's a wild pitch. It caroms crazily off the backstop. Burnett races to third with the catcher still chasing down the ball. He tries for home. We're going to roll 1 dice against Burnett's speed. He's got a 4 speed. Surprising. 1 through 5 is speed ratings, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Burnett's a 4. I don't remember him being that fast, but here he comes trying to score from second base. And he's safe. How About that. So a wild pitch. Eddie Perez could not corral it, could not get it in time. The personal catcher of Greg Maddux, and the Brewers lead 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty.
So here comes Newfield. Newfield's still up now with 2 outs. And struck him out.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the second.
So a strange top of the second right there. Brewers lead 1-0. So here's Galarraga. It'll be Galarraga, Klesko, and Tucker. Andres hit .305 with 44 home runs in '98. A big season, of course. Lots of big seasons in '98. Line drive center field. Grissom is there to track it down. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Klesko. Fly ball to right field. Burnett makes the catch.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Tucker. Fly ball left field. So Cal Eldred has shut the Braves down through 2.
1, 2, 3. Top of the third.
Top 3 we go. Eldred has faced minimum so far. Brewers up 1-0 in a crazy run. A wild pitch. Burnett scored from second base on it. It'll be Matheny, Eldred, and Vina facing the Mad Dog. Struck him out.
1 out, bases empty.
Maddux now with 4 strikeouts and 2 1/3 innings pitched so far. 2 1/3 for Maddux, 1 hit, 4 Ks, no walks, and 1 run. Here's Eldred, the pitcher. Makes contact and a leaping catch by Walt Weiss. So Cal Eldred shows he can swing the stick a little bit. Line drive, but Weiss is there. 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here is Vina, the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. Ground ball, Chipper Jones, and that will end the top of the third.
1, 2, 3 inning. Bottom of the third.
So it'll be Eddie Perez, Andrew Jones, and Maddux. Of course, Perez with some adventures behind the plate back in the second inning, trying to atone. I guess it wasn't really his fault, though. It was a wild pitch. I mean, I guess you could have blocked it, but it went against Maddux. And then nevertheless, Perez trying to get that run back here. We get a ballpark effect. Out or a single. 1 and 2 are outs. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are base hits. And it's a base hit to right field. Actually, I read that dice wrong. I should say 11 through 16 are outs. 21 through 66 with a 2-die roll are base hits. So a much better, higher chance of a base hit, and Perez singles.
2 outs, man on first.
To right field. That's the Braves' first hit of the game. And here comes Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones, of course, made his debut in August '96. 271, 31 home runs with 98 with 27 stolen bases. So he just missed 30 for 30. We'll see. Maybe he can get a 30 for 30 in this replay. He strikes out here, though. That's one thing he does do is he strikes out. So 1 down.
1 out, man on first. The defense
And here
playing in at the
comes
corners.
Maddux now. Infield's in. They're expecting a bunt. We'll see if Maddux bunts or swings away.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
And a bunt's laid down. It's a good one. It does the job. Perez moves to second base.
2 outs, man on second.
So here comes Weiss now. He's 0 for 1 today. And a fly ball to Grissom will end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth we go. It'll be Cirillo, Jaha, and Burnett to face Maddux here. Brewers up 1-0. Line drive, second base. Graffinino's there, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here is Jaha. Ground ball to Weiss, and there's 2 away.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Burnitz. Burnitz had the double, a dapper double, and then scored from second base in a wild pitch that carried him all over the place. But he did get on with a roping double off Maddux his first time up. He only hit the Brewers half. Ground ball to Weiss. Could be an infield single now. Burnitz has got some speed. Can he beat it out? He does. So Burnitz showing off the speed. He scores from second in the wild pitch and now beats out an infield single to go with a double he has. So Burnitz having quite a ball game here in the first 4 innings.
2 outs, men on first.
So 2 gone now for Grissom, who's 0 for 1 today. Base hit left field. Brewers are in business now, first and second.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And here comes Jose Valentin, who struck out his first time up. And he walks this time, so the bases are loaded.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Here comes Newfield now with the bases juiced, and looks like we could have a wild pitch or a balk. A possible wild pitch. Can Eddie Perez block it? And he does not. It's a wild pitch, and the Brewers score again. Oh my goodness. Maddux has thrown 2 wild pitches, and on both occasions, Burnitz scored.
2 outs, men on second and third.
It is 2-0. And Newfield's still up now with a chance to do some damage here. A base hit will drive in 2 more runs. Ground ball Weiss. He makes the play to end the top of the 4th.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
So bottom 4 we go. Graffinino, Jones, Chipper Jones, and Galarraga. Braves trail 2-0. Eldred's been very good so far. And a double. Graffinino doubles the left field, so a leadoff double.
No outs, man on second.
And here comes Chipper Jones, he'll switch hitter back from the left side today. He's 0 for 1, trying to drive in his first run of the season for himself and for the Braves. He walks.
No outs, men on first and second.
Here comes the big cat, who was 0 for 1 today. First and second, nobody out. Base hit up the middle. Graffinino will hold up.
No outs, bases loaded. The first
Not great.
baseman is playing in.
Not great speed there. So you hold him up, and the base is now loaded up for Klesko. Jaha is in. The other fielders are halfway double play depth for Klesko. So Klesko comes up looking for a fly ball right here at least. He's 0 for 1 today. And a deep fly ball center field. Grissom has it. That's not deep enough. Graffinino will not tag.
Bases loaded.
I thought that'd be deep enough. It was not. So Tony Graffinino, kind of playing station-to-station ball earlier. I thought he could have maybe won extra base on the double. And now he's stuck at third. So 1 down now for Michael Tucker, 0 for 1 today. Ground ball to Vigna. And out at first base. No double play. And Graffinino scores, and it's 2-1. So an RBI for Tucker.
2 outs, men on second and third.
And second and third now for Perez, who singled his last time up. A base hit here should score 2 runs. And Eddie delivers. Eddie Perez doubles and 2 runs score, and the Braves lead 3-2. So Eddie Perez making up for the wild pitches, which were on Maddux, but I'm sure he'd like to block them both. I mean, A catcher's job is sometimes to go out there and block those wild pitches. He did not block either one, led to 2 runs. He just drove in 2 runs.
2 outs, man on second.
So 3-2 Braves now. Here's Andrew Jones, who struck out his first time up. And he singles to right field. Can Perez score? Here's the question. Let's check the... And he's gonna score. Valentin cuts to throw. Jones will not go to second. He goes second base as well. So everyone's safe. And the Braves now lead 4-2 as Jones rips one in there.
Man on second.
So 4-2 is the score. Now Andrew Jones on base. A steal attempt could be coming. And he stole the base. So Andrew Jones on third base now. His first steal of the year. We talked about 30 for Andrew Jones. He just missed it in 98.
2 outs, man on third.
He gets his first stolen base of the year. So 4-2, 2 outs, and Maddux is now hitting. Trying to help his own cause, as they say. And a double in the corner. He does help his own cause. It's 5-2 Braves.
2 outs, man on second.
Eldred, I jinxed him, was cruising along, and he has run some trouble here in the 4th inning. 5 runs in, and the Braves are still batting here with 2 outs. And here comes Walter Weiss. And he walks. It's a never-ending inning, and now Eldred will be on B grades temporarily. It could be permanently, but right now on B grades temporarily to face Graffinino. And they'll do a check again if he ever gets out of this inning. So here's Graffinino, who doubled his last time up. 5-2 Braves, 2 outs. A rare play. What's the rare play? It's a dribbler to the mound. Graffinino's not great speed now. But he beats this one out. And the horrible inning for Eldred continues here. Base is now juiced, and here comes Chipper Jones.
Base is loaded.
Chipper can really end this ball game right here. And he does! Oh my.
He now has 4 RBIs today.
Chipper Jones hits a grand slam. It's now 9-2 Braves. Everything that could go wrong for the Brewers has gone wrong when everything is wrong for the Braves. 2 wild pitches score 2 runs, but the Braves getting even now. It's now 9-2, a 9-run 4th inning, capped off, well, at least so far capped off, by a grand slam from Chipper Jones. And here's now Galarraga. And he walks Galarraga. Will this be the end for Eldred here?
Man on first.
They're keeping him in. He's on B grades. Here's Klesko. And Klesko homers. It's 11-2.
2 outs, base is empty.
11-2. Eldred's going to stay in there. They're trying to get him through this. He's not going to get on the B grade check. He strikes out there. Let's see. He won't revert back to A grades.
8 hits and none left on.
11 runs, 8 hits. He won't revert back to A grade because he gave up so many runs on B grade. But
Top of the 5th.
the Brewers trying to save the bullpen, I guess, and let him take the beating there, which I've done before when I manage games. I mean, but 11-2, unbelievable. 11-2, so Maddux now with a 9-run lead. He can go in cruise control right now. What an inning. Pops out to Jones, 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Eldred,
You're going to use a pinch hit.
and that'll be it. That's the other thing, too. He was due up this inning. They're trying to get him through, and that's the thing you take in National League ball is you try to get him through so you can have the pinch hitter come up, and they let him stay out there, and the game is pretty much over now, folks. But Bobby Hughes will pinch hit for him. Well, 1 out. And a line drive to Chipper Jones. So Chipper Jones made both outs today. I put out in the line out in this inning.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Vina. Struck him out to end the fifth, or the top of the fifth.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the fifth. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
So Jose Mercedes, his new pitcher. He'll come in. He'll face Eddie Perez, who has singled and doubled and drove in two of that double. That was back in the fourth inning. He started things off with the first 2 runs batted in, and it exploded quickly after that. So here's Perez. Ground ball to Valentine, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Andrew Jones, who had an RBI single his last time up. He struck out today as well. He singles to right field.
1 out, man on first.
So here's Maddux now, and Andrew may be stealing again. He stole a base his last time on base. He gets 1 more, so he's got 2 to start the season. Once again, we'll see if he can get a 30-30 season.
1 out, man on second.
He just missed it in real life. 31 homers, 27 stolen bases in 98. So here's Maddux now, who doubled his last time up, an RBI double. He strikes out here, though. So 2 gone now, and here's Walt
2
Weiss,
outs, man on second.
top of the order. And down goes Weiss, so we're through 5.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 6th.
So it'll be Cirillo, Jaha, and Burnitz. Ground ball, Chipper Jones. Could be an error here, so let's take a look. Chipper with a 44 air rating, which is pretty good. Let's roll the dice. And there's no error. He makes the play, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Chipper defensively is a 3 for range, which is average. 1 is great, 5 is bad, so 3 is average. 44 for air rating, which is pretty good. 66 is the highest you can have, 11 is the lowest you can have, so 44 is pretty good for Chipper Jones. So here's Jaha, 1 down. Ground ball to Graffinino. And he makes the play, 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Burnitz. Burnitz has doubled and singled and been a part of all the action with the Brewers, scored both runs on wild pitches. That was a long time ago, though. Ground ball to Weiss. And they make the play. And the top of the 6th is over.
The inning's over. Bottom of the 6th.
So they finally get Burnitz out. And bottom 6 we go, 11-2 Braves. They cruising along. There'll be Graffinino, Chipper Jones, and Galarraga. Graffinino's doubled and singled today, 2 for 3. He strikes out there, so 1 down. And now bring up Chipper Jones. And they'll bring in a new pitcher to face Jones. So Steve Woodard comes in the ballgame now to face Jones. Chipper has flied out, walked, hit that grand slam in the 4th inning. Made it 9-2 at the time. Here's the pitch. And Chipper homers again.
That's his 2nd homer today.
What a start for Chipper Jones.
5 RBIs today.
2 homers, 5 RBIs, and the Braves now lead 12-2. And here comes Galarraga, who has singled and walked. Ground ball Valentine, 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Klesko with a 2-run homer back in the 4th inning. That made it 11-2 at the time. And he strikes out here to end the 6th inning.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the 7th.
It'll be Grissom, Valentine, and Newfield facing Maddux. Struck him out.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Valentine. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Struck him out again.
2 outs, bases empty.
So 2 gone now. Maddux has gone 6 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and struck out 7. He'll face Newfield here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Weiss. A close play at first. And he beat it out. So Newfield does not have great speed, but he beats out an infield single there.
2 outs, man on first.
And there's 2 gone now for Matheny, who had struck out and popped out to third. A fly ball to right field. Tucker's there, and that will end
No runs,
the top of the
1
7th.
hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
It's stretch time in Turner Field. Ted's place to Ted. It'll bring Tucker up, Perez, and Andrew Jones to face Steve Woodard, the 3rd Brewers pitcher today. And he walks Tucker to lead things off here.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Perez, who has singled and doubled and grounded out. He strikes out here, so 1 down.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Andrew Jones, who is 2 for 3. RBI single, has struck out, stolen 2 bases today. He strikes out here, though, so 2 gone now.
2 outs, man on first.
And here comes Maddux. I think he'll hit for himself. He does. And a leaping catch there by Valentine to end the
No
inning.
runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the 8th.
So top of the 8th we go. Maddux down to 2 batters face left in his endurance, but he might get a little boost there. We'll see. As the Braves look like they're trying to get him to finish this ball game. Woodard will lead things off, I think. They'll probably call him back for a pinch hitter.
Choose a pinch hitter.
They do. And it will be Eric Owens will pinch hit. With 5 speed, so if he gets on, he can run. He won't get on, though. Strikeout for Maddux, and there's 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
So this is the last batter face for Maddux on his batter's face endurance. We'll see if he gets a boost after this batter. Here's Vina. Line drive to right field. Tucker's there. And Maddux gets a boost. He gets a 5 batters face
2
boost.
outs, bases empty.
So now it's even more likely he goes distance here. 2 gone. And here's Cirillo. Ground ball, Chipper Jones. Could be an error. He's got a good air rating, 44. And no errors made. He makes the play to end the top of the
They
8th.
go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 8th. They're making the call to the bullpen.
So the 4th pitcher of the day for the Brewers comes on, Paul Wagner. He'll face top of the order Weiss, Graffinino, and Chipper Jones. Weiss, fly ball left field. Newfield's got it. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Graffinino, who has doubled and singled, struck out, and flied out. Ground ball to Valentine. He makes the play. 2 gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
So here is Chipper Jones. Chipper has homered twice and walked. He has a grand slam and a solo shot, so 5 RBIs. He's 2 for 3. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Slugging 2,667. 2,667. Not bad for the season. So here's Wagner. Let's see if they will pitch to him. Give him another pitch to hit here for Chipper. And he doubles this time. He rips a double with a head of Grissom. That's his 3rd hit of the day.
2 outs, man on second.
So Chipper is hitting the ball hard today. 12-2, 2 outs. Here's Galarraga. He's got a single today. Ground ball to Cirillo. He makes the play. So top 9 we go.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 9th.
It'll be Jaha, Burnitz, and Grissom. Maddux trying to complete the game here. Down goes Jaha.
1 out, bases empty.
Here is Burnitz now. 1 down. Burnitz, a deep fly ball to left field. Kless goes there, and there's 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty.
And Marquise Grissom is the last guy here for the Brewers, trying to keep the game alive. Down 12-2. Grissom is 1 for 3 today. A looping line drive to right field. Can Michael Tucker track it down? Tucker has a 4 for range, which is pretty good. 5's elite, 4 is pretty good. So dice 11 through 44 is an out. 45 through 66 rolling the 2 dice is a single. And it's a base hit. So Grissom singles to keep the game alive, although a miracle would have needed to happen.
Man on first.
But the game is extended at least 1 more batter. And here comes Jose Valentin, who has struck out twice and walked. Ground ball, Graffinino. A close play at first. 1 and 6, he's safe. He's safe, beats it out.
2 outs, men on first and second.
So Maddux is now on his fume guy. He's not in B grades yet, but any more guys reach on base, he'll go to B grades. He can face 8 batters up until that happens. So if he retires 8 in a row, he won't go to B grades. But of course, if he retires 1 in a row, the game's over. So here's Newfield, who was singled his last time up. An infield single. He doubles that to left field. So let's see if Valentin will score. He does. So 2-run score. It's now 12-4. And Bobby Cox trying to get Maddux to end this ball game, but he might have to take him out now.
2 outs, man on second.
He's on B grades for Matheny. Let's see if they keep him in. Try to get this complete game, but his box score won't look as shiny for sure. His pitching line won't look as good. And he intentionally walked Matheny. Interesting. To get to Wagner, the pitcher spot.
2 outs, men on first and second.
I imagine they'll pinch hit for him.
They're going to use a pinch hit.
And they do. And here is Mark Loretta. And a short fly ball to center field. Andrew Jones has it.
Wins the game easily.
And the Braves have won the game.
This is Replay Radio signing off.
The first game in our project, a good one, well, interesting one. I'm not sure how well it was played. A lot of not great pitching. Chipper Jones was a big day with 3 hits. Some weird, wild pitches. But there it is. Maddux goes 1-0. Cal Eldred goes 0-1. Chipper Jones is your MVP, rightfully so. Let's kind of get to that final line for Maddux here. We check out Maddux's line. He goes 9 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, walked 2, struck out 9. So those 2 runs in the 9th inning kind of skewed things a little bit for him. Eldred was cruising along. He went 4 innings, 9 hits, 11 runs, walked 3, struck out 2, gave up 2 home runs, faced 24 batters. Things just got kind of crazy. Kind of some bad luck, too. Some little choppers and infield singles, but then he gave up the big blast to Chipper Jones and the Klesko, and things got out of hand quickly for the Brewers as they dropped to 0-1 in their first game in the National League. So that will do it for the game right here. Once again, the 1998 Odyssey project. Check out the video I did, the intro to it, to kind of get more details what we're doing. But we'll have day by day on the YouTube channel, not day by day in terms of our day by days, but day by day of the 98 season. So we're on March 31st right now, 98. I'm going to play these games, the rest of the games offline. I'll make a video when this day is over, March 31st day. That could be 4 or 5 days from now, depending on how fast I go. And I'll recap all the games from that day, including the game you just saw here. And then I'll pick a game out for April 1st to play on the channel, and we'll do it all over again. So that's kind of the plan. We'll do it. This may take 3 or 4 years, but it'll be fun a project. I always like to have one. Always want to do one big project kind of in the background while I do other things as well. And 98's a fun year to do. Lots of great players and great teams. So thanks for watching, guys. For a great day, and until next time, see ya.